Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the 8th ID Pathfinder podcast. I am Second Lieutenant VanDoor, and I'm here with PFC Tom. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Let's just jump right into it here. So, who are you, and where are you from?
Tom from outside the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A UPS driver that many people know.
We're going downtown.
And why not FedEx?
Uh, well, after college, I needed benefits because Obamacare wasn't in place then, and my mom knew UPS had great benefits, and yeah.
So, being in Philly, I know you're a 49ers fan. How did that happen?
Um, So all the other Philly teams I'm a fan of. With the Niners, I was a kid. Something with the colors and the logo, even though it's just SF, but they stuck and
All right, we'll jump into some Dodds questions. So, how long have you been playing Dodds, and what got you into the realism aspect of it?
so I was thinking about that. I want to say maybe 2009, 10, maybe even before. Um, I know I was in Day of Defeat, and I was in some units then, and then just I think moved into Dodds randomly. Um, I've been in I think like 3 to 4 units up before joining the Ace. Uh, the 22nd Royal Regiment, which was a Canadian unit. Uh, the 508th PIR, and then the 9FJ.
I remember the old 22nd. That was a while ago, that one, if
Yeah,
I
that
remember right.
was back when you had like almost 10 full units.
All right, let's get into some fun ones here. If you were a chair, what celebrity would you want to sit on you?
Um, I would say I could either go with Margot Robbie or Danielle Fishel.
Danielle Fishel. I don't know her.
She was Topanga in Boy Meets World.
Oh, good choice. Good choice. Was she your first little crush when you were a boy?
Um, yeah, I think that's safe to say. Growing up, I didn't have cable, so Boy Meets World was on your local ABC Friday night, TGI Friday.
Kind of a random question. How long would it take you to eat everything in a grocery store?
Uh, well, for me, not as much long as others because I unfortunately got uh poor and picky taste buds from my mother's side. So you could throw out a lot of greens real quick. Throw out the spicy foods also. So I've that is a random question.
All right, sounds good. Um, if you could make any movie, like any Hollywood movie, into a porno and keep the cast, who would it? What would it be?
Let's go with the girl next door. That was kind of based around like the porn.
That's a great movie, actually. What is the favorite thing that you own and why?
I could go with my dog Bailey, who I've adopted since she was 3 months old. Since I had always wanted a dog. She is a lab mix with cattle dog.
That's cool. I love dogs. I don't think you ever shared that with us before. How many 8-year-olds do you think you could beat up before they overpower you?
Um, uh, I don't know. I think at least 10 plus.
Shit. Hey, you.
10 plus. All right, we can go with that. All right, the hardest question that everyone always has on here. What is your favorite joke?
So I've been trying to think of some, and I've even been looking at some. Um, I was prepared, and I was trying to find out like some good ones. So it's a little long. It's more of just kind of like just a little short story. So a family is at a dinner table. The son asks the father, "Dad, how many kinds of boobs are there?" The father, surprised, answers, "Well, son, a woman goes through three phases. In her 20s, a woman's breasts are like melons, round and firm. In her 30s and 40s, they are like pears, still nice, hanging a bit. After 50, they are like onions." "Onions?" the son asks. "Yes. You see them and they make you cry." This this infuriated his wife and daughter. The daughter asks mom, "How many different kinds of willies are there?" The mother smiles and says, "Well, dear, a man goes through three phases also. In his 20s, his willie is like an oak tree, mighty and hard. In his 30s and 40s, it's like a birch, flexible but reliable. After his 50s, it's like a Christmas tree." "A Christmas tree?" she asks. "Yes, dead from the root up, and the balls are just decoration."
Tú, hágase una lavadita con triple paella.
I've never heard that one before. I, I love that. That's honestly probably the best joke I've been told in this whole time. That's great, man. Oh, that's so good. All right. Down to our last two here. We're going to change it to a couple would you rather questions. So, would you rather have unlimited beer for the rest of your life or the ability to give anyone a stone cold stunner with zero repercussions?
I think I would give the Stone Cold Stunner.
All right, and now the hardest question. Would you rather be forced to listen to Taylor Swift for the rest of your life or give up hearing?
I mean, like, to where I would be able to shut it off at any point, and that's just the only music I'd be able to listen to?
It's always playing. It's like if you're at a store, it's the music playing there. You're in the car, it's on the radio. And just if you're at the house, it's just like on the radio. Even if you're cooking dinner, it's like playing off in the distance. You can still hear it. So there's never complete silence.
I think I could probably tolerate Taylor Swift songs. She's got some hits that I don't mind. So, yeah, I know
Well,
he loves
Lanier's
her.
gonna make you a corporal
I
with that answer. So,
I like all various types of music. I'm not too familiar with a lot of her more recent stuff, but some of her older stuff coming up, I'm familiar.
all right, there was one thing I forgot to bring up that I wanted to, and that was just probably one of the funniest things that's ever happened in Dodds that I can remember in the whatever 15 plus years I've been playing. The flying bird thing that Ovek did to you. You gotta tell me about that again because that was just the funniest reaction ever.
Whatever map that is with the raven and the pigeon and the swan. Yeah, I was attacking. I guess with Axis. I was down at that bottom corner with, I think, like 3 other people. One teammate went up the drain pipe right before I was going up, and when I started going up, I'm getting shot. And of course, then in my death replay, I see how he killed me and where he was, and I flipped out.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming on and doing this month for us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next month. Take it easy. Well, you're not going to be as bad as Rhodey, and you're not going to be as bad as Laz was for last month when he told the joke wrong either, so.
Go by Tom, Tom284, or some people like to call me Toxic Tom. So, yeah.
Well, it's been a rough year for the Philadelphia teams, hasn't it?
Yeah, in a
Lost the
way.
Super Bowl, lost the MLS, they
yeah.
lost the World Series, right?
Yep. I mean,
That's a rough day. That's a rough year.
I mean, it's good and bad in a way, because they've made those long runs, but in the end, it is a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I guess you're right in the gut.
I mean, even
Just
though
I know all about it. Besides the Packers winning like 12 years ago, I haven't had my hockey team hasn't won in 50 years. It sucks.
don't even get me started with the Flyers.
At least I have some history with the Stanley Cup. I don't even have anything close except for a couple of riots.